Not only did I enjoy it, that I could see the value of it as well.
E-learning's changed because now we'll be more active, so it's more active learning. We'll be more creative with what we're asking the students to do. And also we're not just telling them what they need to know, we're getting them to explore and investigate.
The learning is put in the student's hands, so the student has to use their research skills, their collaborative learning skills to be able to find answers to questions, to inquire rather than, this surface learning what was happening in the past.
Before, e-learning was sort of, let's shove it on the virtual environment and let the students have a look at it if they need to. Now it's totally different. Now it's having problems for them to get involved in, different resources to click on and to look at, and then that then generates more thought, more thinking, where they then share that knowledge within the group and the teams.
We'd read the first part of it, we'd discuss it in class. It would tell us like the bare bones of what had happened, a teacher had been suspended, things like that. This is a scenario that the girls made a complaint. It was brand new information to me, so I was like, oh, this sounds interesting. I wonder what would happen if that happened to my organisation.
It's handing over the classroom responsibility. No longer in my hands. After the project, it was the students want it. They want to be independent. You give them the materials and the scenario, and you give them what we call the hook. What I learned at Net Skills was the hook. Once they've got that, I would say a majority of students were very independent in their learning. Handing over, that was the hard part, but are they capable? And yes, they are.
At the start of the project, the team were quite concerned about their perceived lack of IT skills, and they've seen technology as being the leading driver in e-learning. However, after the initial stages up at Net Skills, we spent a couple of days there, and at the end of those 3 days, the team quickly began to realise that actually inquiry-based e-learning is all about good teaching and learning, and the technology is something that backs that up.
I think the training was excellent. I was a bit overwhelmed at the beginning with all the different resources, a lot of free resources, which I didn't realise were out there, Audacity, and things like that. But it was hugely beneficial, and it's totally enlightened me with regards to what e-learning is and what it wasn't when I was using it.
Just to appreciate what they can do and to change my mindset. So I was like one side, I was thinking, no. And Daniel was saying, Brian, you're wrong. And now I know I was totally wrong. Not